My name is Shen, also known as Shaolinfluencer. I'm mainly focused on Shaolin combat applications. And since early age, I'm also into breakdancing and crump dancing. And for me, the Shaolin teachings have always been the inspiration to connect both worlds.
Taste like the tea at home. Mama's tea.
So, Dan, first of all, thank you very much for having you also here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I think most of the people that maybe are going to watch this, they either know you, some of them probably don't know you. And here in Germany, you are actually quite a very well-known entrepreneur and also have a very, very interesting past. And this is why we just decided to make a very spontaneous tea talk, because you are now spending the last few days here in our monastery, seeing how we are living. You also joined our training. So actually, I would really just like to ask you, how did you come up with the idea to visit us, let's say?
To be honest, I was always, I'm a hard-working man, so I always, while I'm working, I'm thinking of how can I get a good rest, a good break, aware, and this, while I was thinking of like getting a rest, I was, coincidentally, I met Shaolin Shen in a hotel. I think you was there as well, but I met him personally, just by chance, and he was talking. He was telling me about what you are doing. I was asking him straight away, like, "Hey, is this proper? Is this official? What you do? Like, is this really a temple? Is it really Shaolin? Like, not like a tourism fake thing?" And yeah, he told me that it's proper. So we changed contacts, and it took, I don't know, months until like I always had my 120s. What do you call it? Not stroke. What was it? Brain. Das ist es, wenn man zu viel arbeitet.
The heart pressure, you mean? Or
No, I don't remember this
Das ist,
one.
wenn man zu viel arbeitet.
Come on.
Echt, jetzt? Wenn man zu viel arbeitet, dann ist man mit Kopfgefühl. So,
Burnout, you mean?
Burnout, man. Yeah.
Burnout. Yes.
So I had my 120. I was always almost having my 120 burnout, and I thought I call Shaolin Shen. I told my manager to ask him if this is like something that could like fit to the thing I need, like just a proper break, silence, you know, like proper exercises, nature, and all this. And she checked with Shaolin Shen, and he confirmed. So that's how I came here.
End up here.
Yeah, so actually in the very beginning he also came to me and showed me that he has your mobile phone. And when he showed me, I was like really thinking, okay, that's something good to do, because probably for many people it's extremely hard to put away the mobile phone for some time. So now, after spending here a few days, how do you feel about it? So I mean, how do you feel?
I feel relaxed right now. I feel very good. I feel like you must imagine, my life is very full of action, you know, the whole day. A lot of action, less sleep, you know. And now the days, I mean, I wish it would be more, like having, I wish I would spend like 6 weeks or 6 months here. That would be better for me, or regularly somehow. Now I have the time here, and like you say, I had no mobile phone. I didn't have my business. I had the people I usually talk to in my business. Like completely a different world, and I think this helped me a lot. I have some things waiting for me in my world, which are quite challenging me, and this was the best thing I could do to face the challenges, because now I will kill them. No. Okay.
Nice.
So now, did you know like about the Shaolin Temple, or how is it when you like the first time it came to your mind that this is like a Shaolin monastery? Because you also grew up partly in Germany, and so that means how was the past with Shaolin for you?
My past?
Yes.
You know, I grew up in Germany, and where the immigrants grew up in the suburbs. There was, I don't know, there was like maybe three things. There was like, I don't know, like Ibrahim Tatles's, Bruce Lee, and Mickey Mouse. That's the only thing like you grew up with in that time. So martial arts is a very big thing for people coming from the suburbs in Germany, especially. Like you can see like every second human in the suburb is doing martial arts, and the only reason is the martial art movies in the 80s and 90s. That's the only reason. No matter what they tell you, man, that's the only reason. Like we grew up with the movies, Jet Li and Jackie Chan, all the Shaolin movies as well, and they were great, man. They were great, you know, doing fight in the most aesthetic kind of way, and in the same time preaching it with freedom and peace, which was something, you know, paradox for us at this time, you know. And you know, I brought a lot of people, even me, but I just did, you know, I started with martial arts as well when I was 10, then again when I was 14, 18, but I didn't do it more than 6 months because it was hard, you know. But a lot of our friends, they did it, and they become, I don't know, world champions and I don't know what, you know. And like we grew up with this, we have a big sympathy for this, and big respect for it, and to come here is, for me, was very epic, you know, because I never been to a place like this. My first course was karate when I was 10, then I did kickboxing, and then Thai boxing. That was like just in a sport venue, you know. But this year is I didn't know that something like this exists in Germany, like in Europe, and it's very, very awesome, man. Like you have the nature very like far outside, you know. It's not close to the city or something. It's really far outside. Then you have the temple, you have the people here. Everybody does it does his part to make this thing happen and keep running. You know, that's I really respect those kind of things, and his calmness and silentness. So if there is something I would have ever imagined how a temple could be, like this is exactly the thing I've imagined. Thank you for this. You didn't destroy my dreams, man. You made my dreams come true.
Right. Or maybe as a final question, I think we come from very like different fields from the first view, let's say. So just in case, if you like to share where you come from, or what, let's say, you are like mainly doing, and if you see any connection, yeah, where you maybe see, you know, you are dealing with different people, you know, now with a small insight, what is it that we are trying to share with the people that come here? So do you see that there in the future are any interrelations where you think that would be useful or helpful, no matter for which type, for children, for teenagers, anything like this? So because I know that you are having a lot of influence here in the German field, also in the European field, so that's why I think people who are now going to listen to you, they will most probably also gonna take your advice more seriously. So if there is something to share with the people that follow you, what would it be?
Yeah. Yes, Master. The thing is, I really like I really spent time with myself, because like where I come from. My name is Xatar. I'm Kurdish from Iran originally, and we were refugees in the 80s coming to Germany, and grew up in a suburb in West Germany. So I went the classic suburb way with starting being criminal, coming to prison. When I came out, I was in prison for 5 years, and when I came out, like that's the moment, you know. When I was in prison, I had 5 years with myself in a cell of 8 or 12 square meters, and spent a lot of time with myself thinking about everything and reading a lot. So I read all the let's say Israel-based religion books, like the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran, and I was not believing in God before. I was not believing in anything before. You know, I grew up like this. My family was very not believing in anything, like very on science and stuff. And I started reading these books, and I found out things in these books that the people didn't tell me. You know, like people told me things I didn't find in the books about the religions. You know, like I was always like, okay, religions are this and that, and I didn't find it in the books. The only thing I found in the books was always the same phrase coming again, was like, be good and do good, you know, and to yourself and to others, and believe in the things that you want to achieve, and things will happen, you know. And I mean, like when I was like that pitched me, you know. It pitched me the first time. Thank you. It pitched me, and when I started living this way, you know, from that day, I don't want to like talk too big or something, but like I'm living it the way, and to do good, to try to do good, to be good to others, and believe to achieve, and things happen, you know. The first time in my life, since that day. So a lot of people will agree who do the same thing, you know. I mean, I meet a lot of people who tell me the same thing, you know. But so I'm spending a lot of time. I was spending a lot of time thinking about those kind of things, and I always knew that the way of Buddha is doing the same thing in a, let's say, more like you know, if you spend time with other let's say ideological or religious things, you need to find it. But with the way of Buddha, because my mother always told me about the way of Buddha. The way of Buddha is like in the first picture you see what it's about, you know. It's like that. That's what I saw that for. So what I see in this way with the Shaolin way is that there's a general structure of, or let's say the idea. There's an idea which this idea is the idea that everybody wants in the world. Like everybody's searching for it, you know. And it's very simple. In the Shaolin way, it's very simple. It's made not too hard to find and find the idea for and adapt it in his life. And this is one thing which is very important. So it's general. The other thing is where I'm from and what I do. Like I do music, and like I did rap music all my life. It was quite successful, and then we started to do rap labels, like one rap label, then more, and then a lot of rap labels. Now we have more than 100 artists worldwide, and do a lot of things. Everything that is connected to rap music, from I don't know, selling Kellogg's to doing I don't know, concerts or merchandise. We do everything which is connected to it because we want to like use the possibility for our culture to expand it as big as possible, so everybody can be part of it. And one thing that I realize is that the new generation, which is very talented in music and sports and everything, it's crazy. Like the new 90 years old kids from the suburbs, like people would say, no, the new generation is not like that. Yeah, it's not like that, but in the suburbs it's like that. Like maybe in the regular normal like schools and like people coming from like youth coming from richer areas, they may not be like this, but suburb kids, they come with 19 years old, they can do martial arts, they can rap, they can sing, they can, I don't know, they can fly, they can do everything. But they have one thing all in common: they are not motivated, man. They come, they do all this stuff, and they start taking drugs and drink, and which makes them very you know, like passive, you know. They have the biggest talent. Like in my generation, it was not like that. You had like one of 20 people who had this talent. Now you have one of like 2 of or 3 of 10. And I try to do everything with them, you know, like forbid it, you know. Then they go somewhere else, you know. You won't find them anymore. Then like spend time with them, all the things, talk to them, preach, all these things. But it's not working. And this is the thing, you know. I told Shaolin Shen as well. I think here is something maybe which can. This is something that could work, because here you have the whole thing is about discipline. You can't even think of doing something else, you know. It's about discipline. They have the connection with martial arts. Like this is the home of one of the biggest things they admire in their life, which is martial arts. Like we all love martial arts where we come from, you know. And this is like the father of martial arts, you know. That's where it comes from, so you know. And it's not just saying it, man. You're doing the moves. Like I'll be like, okay, that's proper. That's original, man. So this, I think, my like all the kids I'm talking about, I don't know if they would spend time here, which would be great, you know. And I'm not talking about those kids. Like there's a lot of kids. I think you have experience with them who are from the suburbs, and they're looking for a perspective. This is one thing. I'm talking about the kids who already have a perspective because they are stars, or almost stars, or they are stars, but they can't really, you know. And those kids to come here, or I don't know, to like I'm from West Germany, and West Germany is like there's a lot of people, a lot of youth, you know, to have something there, you know, like the 36th chamber, you know, or something. I'm just, you know, I don't know, brainstorming, but to have something there, because I know if I tell my my nephew, go, I think you should have a try, because they are not against it. They talk about it all the day. They have the mindset. They will talk to you like a 50 years old, you know, businessman. They know it. They are like, it's like something is not letting them, you know. And if I tell them, hey, have a try, man, this is like a temple, just go in there, and they're already martial art, you know, they will come. I think this could be a way, this could be like a way that could work, and we are really looking for this way, you know. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe Master, you have idea, you know, but there could be something good. There's a need, and I think the Shaolin can help to fill this need. Yeah.
Xatar, thank you very much for visiting us here. Thank you very much for sharing everything that you said. And I think, yeah, we will see. We stay in touch for the future, and whatever will come is going to come. So, thank you very much.